Hello guys, this is going to be the first testimony video in my channel, and before starting the video of the testimony, I first wanted to truly thank to this guy because he is super special guy for me. He did super important things in my yoga career and also lajin career because he has that mentality that he wants to improve everything in his life, like in career, in a sexual way, and in the people that are around him. So he wants to be at his best. So it's kind of perfectionist. I don't know if that's the word. He was the guy who first believed in my yoga teaching abilities, and he first found the group for yoga, and we were practicing together with him and his friends, and this was years ago. So he's super special guy for me. And also he found another 3 guys for my first male sexual power seminar, and this is like super big thing for me. Yesterday, because he was practicing yoga for my yoga practice, it is my yoga practice. I mean, this is yoga practice from Kundalini yoga, and my teacher told me about this practice, so I teach him, and he was doing this. We also made paida sometimes, and but it doesn't matter. You heard his story. But yesterday he come to my place to buy a slapper, this rubber hand, and I was like, hey man, we were talking about his sex life and things about this, and I said, hey, can you do a testimony? He was like, for sure, I with pleasure, I really want to help you. And yeah, I was like, wow, actually this is my first student, and he's practicing for a long time now, and he has amazing results, and I was never I was never thinking that I can ask him to do this testimony, but it's super interesting testimony, and I hope you like it, guys. Actually, in this channel I started to put some more effort when the coronavirus started. Then I created this documentary, and then I started to put some posts in Reddit and in the forums. So you are in this channel probably for some months or for some weeks or days. So in the future there will be more and more stories like this, and I strongly encourage you, if you are not ashamed and if you are brave enough, to make the testimony video also with your achievements, and it will be super helpful, beneficial for all the community, all the people that are following this channel, and after all, for the world, because we have like super good exercises that truly help, and if you put some effort in practicing those things, you most probably have great results. So this is thing that truly you can't find easy. And yeah, spread the info, enjoy the video. It's going to play right now.
Hi guys, I'm 30 years old and I've been following these methods for the last 27 months, which is about 2 years and 3 months, and I would like to clarify that I haven't had any sexual problems such as premature ejaculation and stuff like that. However, I have wanted to increase my performance, so to say, gain more control, and generally improve my sexual game, since in my opinion that's quite important, and one of the core responsibilities of a man is to do his best. As already said, for the past 27 months I've been doing these methods and mostly the yoga exercises. I've been doing them about 4 or 5 times per week on average, sometimes twice a day if I feel like I want to do an extra good job. And honestly, it's hard to find words to explain the results, but anyway, I'll start and hopefully don't miss on anything out. Before, I was of the opinion that it's fine to not be completely erect from time to time, since it has been said that it happens to everyone, and it has happened to me sometimes. Well, with the exercises, I have forgotten that feeling. Don't get me wrong, I'm not 100% Superman every single time now. There is, as always, variability, but it's more of a mixture of Superman and Iron Man now, if you get what I'm saying. And honestly, the feeling of knowing that there won't be any surprises is quite cool. It relieves you of the pressure and just lets you enjoy the present moment and be fully in the now. Yeah, however, the improvement hasn't happened overnight. It has been more of a gradual process, and in my opinion, personally, persistence is key. Though I have felt a difference ever since I started the exercises. I mean, I could feel a difference in the beginning, and the more I practiced, the effects kept piling up and getting better. I sort of feel like the guy from the commercials from my childhood now, but that's not all. With time practicing the exercises, my control has increased greatly. It has gotten to the point where quite often I can hold myself from ejaculating during sex as much as I want. Basically, I can decide whether to finish or not, which honestly pisses girls off quite a lot, but I prefer... Yeah, I honestly prefer that to the alternative, which is them being able to get me off sort of without my consent, which sucks quite a lot. Again, this hasn't happened overnight, and it's not every single time. There's always a variability, but the improvement can be felt because like my best performance gets better and my worst performance also gets significantly better. Another thing that pops into my mind is that it's way easier to sort of get into the mood, sort of being able to get up on demand. Which I'm not 100% sure whether it's a benefit or not, so everyone is free to judge for himself. Also, for the past month and a half, maybe 2 months, I've been stretching on the lajin bench every day. So part of my results can be influenced by that. Honestly, I don't keep a diary, so I cannot objectively compare the results before and after the lajin stretches. I've sort of been doing as much things as I can on a daily basis. But from my observations, the whole thing is a gradual process, and it is quite likely that the lajin stretch has helped speed the progress up. Also in the past, I've had several PIDA sessions, maybe around 10, I haven't counted them honestly, which were because of some injuries and stuff like that, and most times it had a very positive impact on both my sexual desire and my performance. Those sessions have been very sporadic, and my observations could be biased or could be placebo or something like that. So I cannot 100% say about the PIDA. even though I am starting to practice it now on a daily basis and hopefully I'm gonna see the results. I have always been expressing my deepest gratitudes towards Gibbon for all the life-changing aspects in which he had influenced me, including this one. But I feel that it's never enough. In the end, every person has to choose his path and walk the walk. No one can do it for you. You have to get yourself and do what is needed. Everyone can help himself or deter himself, but as a wise man has said, you can make all the money you want, but if you're not fulfilled with your sexual or intimate life, how are you not poor? So that's from me, and